Hey guys, Brian McNichols here from Touring Plans, of course, and I am at Caribbean Beach. I am staying here tonight. This is my building. I'm in Jamaica, building 43, and I just kind of wanted to take the time to walk around and show you what Caribbean Beach looks like right now. As many of you probably already know, they are undergoing a very heavy construction here at Caribbean Beach. They are building the new Riviera Resort, which will be a Disney Vacation Club property, and it will be where the Barbados Islands used to be. So no more Barbados Islands at all. But the construction is taking up a pretty big chunk of the resort. Now over here in Jamaica, you really don't notice. It is the middle of the day. It is almost exactly noon as I'm doing this, and I don't hear any construction. I hear a helicopter going overhead, but I don't think that counts. And they were definitely working. As I was coming in on the bus, you could see the cranes moving, you could see all the vehicles driving around. From here, I cannot hear a sound. So that's good. Jamaica seems to be pretty safe from that kind of noise. But is that true for all of the quote-unquote islands, the different building groups here? And there are Trinidad North, Trinidad South, Martinique, which is only half of Martinique now, half of that disappeared too. Barbados is gone, Aruba, and Jamaica. And while I'm starting, let me tell you that buses go a little bit different ways, at least the bus I just came in on. It used to be that Jamaica was the first drop-off, then Aruba, then it would continue around. Now, because some of the road is closed, they can't go that way. So the way they go is they come in, they go to Martinique first, then Old Port Royal, Trinidad North, Trinidad South, then Jamaica, then Aruba. So take that into consideration when you're thinking about staying here. Personally, I liked either Jamaica or Aruba because of a few things. They are not preferred buildings like Martinique are. It's not the pirate rooms like in Trinidad, which are those ones over there. You get this lovely view of the water from Jamaica and a nice easy bridge to walk across to go to Old Port Royal over there, except that's also under construction, so we'll get over there in a second. But I also liked that Jamaica was the first bus stop drop off, Aruba was the second, because when I'm tired at night and I'm carrying a child, I like to be the first one off the bus usually, even if that means having a ride through 4 or 5 to get on. Now that Jamaica and Aruba are the last two stops, yeah, it means not as much driving around the resort when you first get on the bus, but it means more in the evening. So all right, what can I see? I'm at the beach at Jamaica. I don't see anything. It looks pretty good from here. Let's keep going. Okay, now I am over in the Aruba section. That's these pink buildings. This is building 51, building 52 right here, coming up on the beach, and now you see construction. I'm going to tell you right now, do not pay for the water views in the Aruba section. I know they charge more for them, and now, I mean, a water view in a moderate, it's an exterior hallway, so there's going to be people walking in front of your window, so it's not like you're going to have the thing open all the time. But still, this is the water view right now from Aruba. Right in between those cranes, right there, you can see some construction going on, and that is exactly where the Riviera Hotel is going to be. It's going a little bit vertical right in this area. And the construction runs all the way from Martinique, which is this one right there. That's like 3 buildings of Martinique. The other 3 buildings of Martinique got taken down with Barbados. But it goes from there all the way around here to the beach, and there's a wall right there, so you can't go that way anymore. The beach is as far as you can go in Aruba. Now, I don't hear much. I can hear, now that the wind has died down a touch, I can hear a little bit of the construction vehicles over there, but not much. It's not too bad. If you were in your room watching TV, or if you had like a white noise machine for a baby or father napping, I don't think you'd hear anything. It's pretty far away, although the cranes aren't running right now. They were when I first pulled in, but it also has gotten quite a bit breezier, so I'm sure that's not a coincidence that they stopped running. If you want to pay the extra for a Jamaica water view room, I think you'll be fine. This island, Caribbean Key right here, which is my favorite thing about Caribbean Beach, and you can see all 5 of my favorite things in my top 5, which is linked right here, although I just spoiled number one. But Caribbean Key right here is in the way. So from Jamaica, you can't see much of the construction other than maybe a crane popping up in the background. And now what I'm gonna do is walk over here. That is Old Port Royal, where all those other girders were, because they are also redoing that along with the massive reconstruction of Caribbean Beach. Now I'm walking over the bridge to Caribbean Key, and now you can really see the difference. This is the Aruba side with the construction. This is the Jamaica side, normal, peaceful, pretty Caribbean beach. Although it is not a particularly sunny day, it is still a very lovely resort to look at, minus the cranes. So here is Caribbean Key. I really love this little island. There's the playground down there. There's actually, here, let's take a detour. We'll get a good construction look from over here too. But now see from here, I mean, there's still cannons you can play with. Who doesn't love a cannon? You can really see the scope of the construction here too. I mean, it is almost everything I can see. There's a couple Aruba buildings you can see. And then it's pretty much just construction on that whole side of the resort. All right, so the other side of Caribbean Key, normally this is the way you would go to Old Port Royal, is right down there. Obviously we can't. So we have to, I guess, go around this way. Going by the pool. Pool is still perfectly open, untouched. So you don't have to worry about that with the kids. It's a nice pool, has 2 different water slides, has these cool castles, more cannons in there, and they have this really rad children's play area. Now on this side, again, this is the side, that's Jamaica over there, and the Trinidad's down here. No sign of construction. I don't hear it. I can hear the lovely Caribbean music from the pool. Now this is all different from the last time I was here. This is, well, it says Banana Cabana Bar on it. It is clearly just a trailer that they put in. The Banana Cabana Bar, of course, used to be next to the pool on the other side in front of Old Port Royal. How you doing? And but they had to move it out here because they're doing all the construction here. They also have a merch truck right here selling, I don't know, dinosaur stuff, coconuts, interesting. And then they have a food truck right here to help supplement. They also have, in a couple of the sections of hotel, they have little island markets, they call them, that are where you would get food, grab-and-go food, things like that. This is what one of the island markets look like. It is just a room that they converted temporarily, well, for a year or 2. Hello, how are you? It looks like concierge and package pickup, according to that sign right there, is now in Trinidad North. I'm not going to walk all the way down to Trinidad North and South because you can already see there's no construction here. There's probably a little bit more traffic. The Old Port Royal construction is right here. I can hear some engines running over there. So maybe if you're in building 31 right here, you might get some of this. You probably get a little bit of extra traffic because of the bars and the food trucks and that kind of stuff. But if you're anything farther, or if you're in Trinidad South, you're not going to have any construction issues anyway. And you can see there's nothing you see here except for this fairly low wall right here, which you get 20 more feet that way. You're not going to see that either. So let's walk over and check out Martinique. Another thing I think I'm probably not recommending, again, I'm not sure even if they still are charging for it, but Martinique used to be preferred rooms. They don't seem very preferred at the moment. To get to them, you have to walk past the food truck. See, there's the food truck back there, down along this wall here, and around, and this part is loud right here, and then through this, I guess, alleyway. Is this even, I think this is where I'm going. I didn't actually pay attention to that last sign, but I'm assuming this is still it. And this is all the Old Port Royal construction here that they are doing. They're making it, they're expanding it, and I don't know, doing some other stuff. But this is literally the parking lot. There are lines painted up here that I'm walking through now, going to Martinique up here. So don't pay for the preferred rooms in Martinique, or anywhere, because this is how you have to walk to get to the pool, to get to the bar. I can't imagine they're still charging the full preferred rate for them, but I know for my room, which is just a standard room, nothing fancy, I didn't really get that much of a discounted rate, which I know they were doing before. Ooh, construction entrance. Hard hats required. Sounds fun. Maybe they should hand out hard hats. There is the Old Port Royale bus stop. You want to go to there? And this just keeps going. I'll let you know when I get to Martinique. All right, so I made it to Martinique. I'm walking around. This is building 26 right here. And it took a little bit to get here. I mean, it's quite a ways around. Building 25. So 26 is almost surrounded by these construction walls here. I don't hear anything on this side, at least, but there's certainly not much of a view. This is what was Old Port Royale and will be again someday. And the beach, now from the beach here, it's, I mean, I guess it's better, but now this is building 25 that I'm in front of here. And from the beach, as you can see, like this side here is Old Port Royale construction. And over here, you're getting all the Riviera Resort construction. So you are pretty much just looking at that lighthouse, Aruba across the way there, and then construction walls. And one cool birdhouse. I can't really recommend Martinique, I don't think. Let's walk around to this end here, see how far this actually goes. And now that I'm getting towards this end of building 25, I'm starting to hear the construction from the resort over here. Again, not super loud, but definitely louder than it was over there, which, I mean, I guess that makes sense. This is basically the end. This is the Riviera Resort, Martinique building 24, and right there is where the path ends. None shall pass. And from here, I mean, you're just looking at construction at this point. I know at least some of these used to be preferred water view rooms. They are certainly not now. So that's the end of the Caribbean Beach tour. Hopefully this helps you see. Here's a rundown of what I would say. No to Martinique. Aruba is okay, but don't pay for the extra water view. Jamaica's fine, the Trinidad's are fine. The food service, everything else is a little bit off because of the construction and everything like that. But it seems to be okay. If you get a decent enough rate, then fine, go ahead and stay in Jamaica or in one of the pirate rooms in Trinidad South or something like that. But at a regular rate, I don't know if I'd want to put up with this, and I certainly wouldn't pay extra to stay in Martinique looking and listening to this all day. Hopefully this helped you make a decision. And if not, thank you for watching anyway. Be excellent to each other.